Good morning, folks. This is Mark Anthony with Job Roofing. I am about to go on top of your home, and I want to give you a video so you can see everything that's going on as I go up and I take a look at it. So, with that being said, I just want to point out a couple of things. As I was coming up the ladder, I can see there is a lot of areas where the granulates are coming off. Now, the granulates are the brown things that you see right here that gives it color. It also protects the actual shingle from decay. As you can see on this one right about there, you can start seeing some shininess, and that is fiberglass. So that means that the shingle is coming to the end of its life. So as I go up, you can see right here, this is another example of what I mean when I tell you that you can start to see all of the fiberglass exposed. Okay, so I'm gonna start in this area first. You can see that your ridge cap is completely broken down the middle, and they took this part of the ridge cap and they used nails to hold it down. Then they put a mastic on top of it. Those nails should have been on the inside, and then they nailed the back end to hold it down. As you see, there's no nails exposed here or exposed there, so they just kind of went backwards on that one. Over in this area, you can see how the shingle is multicolored. It looks like there was a lot of algae growth on it, and I have to assume it's super hard because once it gets to that point, it's pretty much matted into one solid shingle. Somebody did a repair right there with mastic, and you can see there are no more granulates left on this shingle right here. So the area that you are saying is having a leak is over here in the kitchen, and it looks like, well, these are thermal mats. I don't know if they're active, but normally if you're going to repair a section where there is a leak, you remove the facet along the ridge line, you replace everything, and then you just put it back in. With the thermal mats, it becomes a little bit more of a challenge because, as you can see right here, they're all anchored into location and you have tubing. So that's something that we will address. Your skylight, it's really broken. You're going to need one sometime soon, not necessarily today, but as you can see right along the edge also, it's severely cracked. So that's going to lead to leaks down the line. You also have a lot of algae growing up, and you can see the granulates are completely decayed and they're pushed off of the roof in this area. Over here you can see more of roof decay where you can see the granulates have gone. You have the fiberglass being exposed, and back here you see how it's not a solid brown anymore, but it's a lot of black, which means that the roof is decaying, and you can start to see all of the fiberglass exposed. You also have some more solar heaters over here, and further down this way you can see the same exact thing going on this roof. So this roof it's seen a good life. It's at the end of it. I would say probably a couple years left into it. And yeah, same thing going on this side as well. On the back side, you can see that your ridge cap is just completely falling apart. I don't want to get fiberglass in my fingers, but yeah, you can see the ridge cap is just completely falling apart all the way down, and then even up here the ridge cap is just completely come off. I don't know what this wire is. That's weird. It must have been something anchored in this general area. But even with this skylight, when they did this skylight, you can see how it's starting to lift. So this will be a problem sometime soon. Can we replace this section and redo the problem over here? Yes, but honestly, I think that you'll be throwing good money on top of bad because the rest of the roof is in critical condition. And you can see right here, I just missed this as I came up, but you can see there's like a complete black spot right there where there is actually no more protection. All right, I will get this to you so you can take a look at it, and then you can make a decision of what you'd like to do. Can we replace this section? Absolutely. Once again, I think it'd just be throwing good money on top of bad. Alrighty, give me a call and we'll work on something. Thanks.